News today on a long-sought ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas. And Hamas says it has tentatively accepted a proposal, but Israel says that's not the agreed-upon framework that negotiated with mediators. The Biden administration says that the terms are under review, and CIA Director Bill Burns is in the region helping to try and close the gap on a deal. Alice Barr has the latest on this rapidly changing and developing situation.
A whiplash of hope and fear in Gaza today after the political wing of Hamas said it had tentatively accepted a ceasefire deal brokered by Egypt and Qatar. An Israeli official tells NBC News that proposal is not the framework that was agreed upon with mediators, and that Israel is now examining the proposal Hamas agreed to and will respond. The White House also reviewing the proposal.
And we're discussing it with our partners in the region. Director Burns, as you know, is there, and he's working this in real time on the ground.
The Biden administration has been pressing for a ceasefire deal that would free Hamas-held hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners and get more aid into Gaza.
There has been a significant offer on the table. The ball has been in Hamas's court. We have made clear that they should accept that offer.
President Biden spoke today with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The president reiterated U.S. opposition to an Israeli ground assault on Gaza's southernmost city of Rafah, where more than 1 million civilians are sheltering. Palestinians in eastern Rafah packing up once again after leaflets and text messages from the Israeli military told some 100,000 people to move to a not quite safe but safer humanitarian zone to clear the way for significant force against terrorists. Israel says Rafah is the last Hamas stronghold and its militants must be rooted out. Here at home, simmering tensions on college campuses. Pro-Palestinian protesters clashed with police at the University of Virginia over the weekend, and today Columbia University in New York announced its main commencement ceremony is canceled. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Home in Idaho, News Channel 7's Jude Binkley joins us live now from near the state capitol, where pro-Palestinian protesters have been all weekend. And Jude, what does it look like? Does the talk of a ceasefire impact what's going on there?
Well, Joe, you can see the encampment behind me. I'll actually step out of the way so you can get a better view of it. We are in the shadow of the State House at the old Ada County Courthouse, and frankly, things haven't changed a whole lot since over the weekend. There are a number of protesters here, I'd say about a dozen, and they have been working in shifts, as well as these tents that you can see, and these tents are allowed to remain up because of an injunction set back from a precedent in 2013. Protesters tell me they're staying put in part because it sounds like that ceasefire is certainly up in the air. But Joe, that's how things look for now. I'll go ahead and send it back to you.
Okay, that's our Jude Binkley reporting. And if you would like to follow more about why the protesters are there and kind of how they ended up there, you can find Jude and our team's reporting from over the weekend right now at ktvb.com.